Hello and welcome to episode 16 of Designer Speak. I'm your host Christopher Scott, and today I'm joined by Nicolas Camacho and Mario from Dead Rabbit Productions. Today we're going to talk about the importance of production. So Mario, why for you is production so important?
Well, it has a big importance in the production about whatever we want to do. Production means a mix between sound and a visual presentation. For example, you can make a video, you can make a theater, or I don't know, a lot of things that mix the two elements and make that communicates something to the people.
And in relation to, like, that's for me, like when I think of the word production, like what you said, it can be relation to video and sound, but also photography as well. Like, because for example, I had a student in Santo Domingo, and we were making this poster, and we easily could have made the poster by just having a camera and shooting the idea. But what made the poster even better in terms of the quality is that we went to a photography studio. We had 3 lights, and we had a big high definition camera, and we had a tripod as well. And all those elements of that production made that poster better. So do you have a question for Mario in relation to what is production?
Yeah. Mario, I want to ask you, how do you manage the angles to make something dynamic, to make a video dynamic that looks nice?
Well, all around, you both guys, you told me that goes about the art direction. I think you can, in the mix of audio video, you can make a good composition. You have to know about what you're doing. You have to make a pre-production. Think about all the things that you can do.
That's really important.
Really
The pre-production is really important, because it's like when we have the set here of Designer Speak, and everything is planned, and there's markers on the floor, and there's like all those. The pre-production is really important, and I think that's really important for students to understand. That is that you need to plan the production. You don't just go, okay, 3 cameras, ding, and that's the production done.
Yeah.
Is that pre-production is really important.
Really, you are right. For example, you need a storyboard for the idea. You need a guide of the first draw. When you write the idea, you can make like a brainstorm of the ideas you can do.
Like the different angles and stuff like that.
With the storyboard, you draw the angles. You draw, for example, you guys in the camera, how you are
Positioned.
the position, the composition of the cameras, and how you're going to cut, and you have to think about the post-production of your video. Then after the storyboard, the guides, and all these things of the pre-production, then you go from the production. You have to see, for example, a good audio. If the audio sounds good or bad, you have to check. You have to be the quality of the cameras, the settings, like white balance.
Yeah, like the lighting is good.
Yeah, the light is really important. You cannot shoot your work so dark, or you see white spaces.
Oh yes.
Other thing, I think when you go from Let's talk about post-production. You have the video, the file, and you go to the program you used to
Oh,
make the video.
and what program do you use normally, Mario, for the post-production?
Well, normally I use Premiere Pro.
Premiere Pro, okay.
Premiere is a really good program, really good options to help you in the videos, to correct the videos.
And would you recommend that to the students and other people who are interested in production, or
Okay,
you would recommend that program?
not at all. I think if you want to be you want to make a post-production or make videos, I recommend you to have to recollect experience, to have to use the program you feel better.
Right. It depends on the person.
Depends on the person, obviously. I can use Final Cut if you
Yes.
if you want.
It all depends on the person.
Yeah, you also can use iMovie.
I love iMovie.
Yeah, it depends on what you feel better in or in which program you are going to be a better work.
Yeah, because I think that every program is different, applications different.
Yes.
But for you, you feel comfortable in Premiere.
Yeah, I learned Premiere and then I have edited a lot of videos there,
And
a lot of work.
How did you learn to use Premiere?
Well, first I learned in the university
Right.
classes, but you learn basic things.
Right.
You need to
The-
work
the
on
foundations.
that. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, you need to work on that. You need to make your own videos, edit your own videos, and you're going to see what you can do, what you can do better, or what you can make. You make sure to what to get better in your videos.
Okay, interesting. Nicolas, I want to ask you one thing in relation to production. The difference, we had the 6 episodes of Designer Speak, and it was me, you, and Santiago. And it was like one camera, one tripod, and then we bring in the Dead Robin production to help us. For you personally, what was the differences between before and after?
Mostly it has enhanced so much of the possibilities that we were able to create as ideas and thoughts, the frames, the ways to make it like the compositions more interesting and
Not just always a
dynamic.
angle.
Of course, we never like a storyboard because we always try to make it fresh, totally new, something. But the thing is that talking to more people, bringing more ideas to make it more, I feel more an environment, more democratic environment, and I feel like we can make this grow a lot better if we have like a production team and they have,
Of course.
they have brought so many amazing ideas.
Fantastic ideas.
The thing is that I wanted to ask Mario, how could he relate all of these things about production toward his ideas of design composition? What do you think? How do you relate all this design, all this composition toward design?
Okay, let's think about it. We are in Design Speak. We're going to talk a little bit about design in post-production or video production. All these things goes around art direction. In the pre-production, you must look at what you want to do. First, for example, if I told you if I want to make a film like a movie, I make the story, the draws, maybe the photography, composition, lights, all these things are related with design. For example, I see the light from here and goes dark from your head, and I change the lights, I change the composition, maybe the angles to make
So you're composing the
yeah,
whole
compose
spectrum of
everything.
ideas,
You compose
on the
compose
frames.
everything. For example, in this table we have the books, organized, maybe this car, this model,
The icon of
the
design.
icon, yeah, maybe the production, the presentation we make in the beginning of this program is really important. This is related with design. For example, we make the design in Illustrator, then we go to After Effects, and then we put in the video.
Oh, the intro for the
Intro for the video.
which was awesome, by the way. By the Dead Productions made that. And another question, Mario, is so obviously design and production has they're together or they have a connection in some way. But what would you say to the young designers to explain why production is so important for them to understand?
Young designers, well, I think design is related with everything.
True.
You can make a design with a production, with a photography, with a graphic, maybe art, I don't know, whatever. But I think the experience is really important, and you have to investigate, you have to look, read the books about the topic you want to learn, about the cameras, I don't know, the lights, audio, whatever. You must learn, investigate whatever you want, and make better. The experience and the knowledge makes you a better production, better designer, whatever you want to do.
Better person in general. Okay, I think that's a great way to end this episode of Designer Speak. Thank you very much to Nicolas Camacho and Mario from Dead Rabbit Productions for joining me here today. Listen guys, like production is like a very understated part of design, I think, is that when you have a good production, it's the difference between something being good and being something bad. Like for example, the first six episodes of Designer Speak, they were fine, they were average, but we decided as a team, me and Nicolas and Santiago, is that we need to take Designer Speak to the next level and get our production team to help us. It just makes everything seem to be more professional. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me here today. Like our Facebook page and subscribe on our YouTube channel and all those things. Go to our website, designerspeak.org. We are Designer Speak, and see you again very soon.
Bye guys.